What's up, Knife Tube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. What you're going to learn is how damn good these Cheefarcuut vitrified stones are, how good of a value they are. They are one hell of a good value. I posted a link up for you guys. If you go look in my YouTube post, you'll see it. They're giving out $10 off for when these come into Amazon, so it'll send you a $10 off coupon code. And when you add it to your Amazon cart, you enter it, you get $10 off the stones. Because they're about to be releasing, not the system, but the stones. On Amazon, they're about to be available again. And if you go sign up for that, you get $10 off. Now, the thing is, they're giving 100 out for each grit, 100 $10 off coupons. So don't wait. Go do it quickly. Pick what grit you want, enter your email, and it'll give you a code that you can buy. Go on Amazon, and when these are available on Amazon, you go on there, enter that, and it'll save you $10 off the cost of the stone. So, but again, I'll say it again, don't wait. If you wait, the grits that people really want, which are going to be the 200, 400, 1000, those are going to be the ones that go the fastest, I would assume. If you wait very long, you're going to miss out. There's only 100 available for each grit. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When these stones become available on Amazon, if you want one, buy it the moment it becomes available. They are going to sell out like that. As soon as it's known that these are available on Amazon, they're going to be gone. Do not wait. When it pops up, I'm going to put a post out, hey, they're available. Go buy it. If you wait, you're going to miss out, and it's going to take months again for them to come back in stock. Buy it as soon as it drops. All right, so what we are going to do, I cut test this s30v. Y'all saying it's dropped back very nicely. Super sticky sharp again, but that edge is done now. We're gonna, because it's only the first actual sharpening on it, and we need to get a few edges on it so we can actually cut test it again and see what it's really going to do. I would say if it did 80, it did 80 on its first sharpening, second sharpening, but first actual sharpening. If it did 80, I'd say it'll do 90 plus. I believe it's going to be this S110V. It shouldn't, but it did 80 on its first sharpening. I would be very surprised if it doesn't increase another 10 cuts after it's on a third or fourth edge. Now, maybe this was a very well done factory edge, and it's very little heat, and maybe I'm going to get one that's not going to increase much after the first sharpening. Could be that, but I doubt it. So we're just going to throw a fresh edge on this bad boy. And I know this is Maximet colors, but this is s30v. I took the Maximet blade and put it in a different set of scales. But this is s30. And this is the absolutely impressive Cheefarcuut 400. It's two-sided. It's got a 1K on the other side. They're sending me the standalone 5mm thick stones, so just single-sided stones. I'll be having the 200 and 400, or 200, 1000 here pretty soon. All right, let's do it. I'm just going to sharpen it. This is already at 17 degrees per side. We're just going to reset, keep that angle. Nice consistent bevel. Very symmetrical. All right, let's do it. And think about it, this vitrified 400 is going to eat this s30v up very quickly. All Right there, I'm feeling it grab the stone. That's what we want. Perfect. Five passes, already have a full burr. Here. Yeah, we already have a full burr and 5 passes. But I am going to remove, I do want to get a little more steel out the way so we can get to cut testing this baby again pretty soon. I'm going to remove a little more steel. It's 10 passes, 11. 15 passes. We have a quite stout burr. Yeah, you should be able to easily see that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we have a healthy burr. That 400 does not play, boy. That thing removes some, cuts some steel quick. Yeah, we got a very nice burr. Beautiful. Okay. And of course, we're going to have nicely developed burr, and we do. Nice, consistent scratch pattern, and we do. There's a little low spot right here by the edge termination, like normal. No big deal. We're not going to worry about that. Tip is nice. Looking good. Let's hop over to the 1K. This 1K is excellent. It really is excellent. Very, 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 very consistent. Got really good feel to it. Feedback is nice. Leaves a beautiful finish. Yeah. This 1K is nice. Very, very, very nice. Working that edge termination just slightly. There's a low spot there. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about it, but I do want to start to clean it up. I can already feel that the scratch pattern has called up to this 1K now. And it has. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Work that edge termination just a little bit. And I already feel that it's called up to this grit. Tell by the sound and the feel. And it is perfect. I'm telling you, Cheefarcuut, every time I use these stones, I'm more impressed. And I'm like, I mean that literally. I really do. You guys absolutely knocked it out of the park. And the feel of these stones is so good. I really hope y'all don't change that. All right, let's just go ahead and deburr. Start fatiguing that burr down. This S30v is done very good. That burr will pop off on its own fairly easily. When you're doing this, be watching for little pieces of steel. You don't want to ram your edge into a hardened piece of steel from that little piece of burr that pop off. Like right there's no, that's not. There's a piece. I'll show you. This is what you want to look for. Remember, it's going to be very fine. See it right there? That's burr. Watch, this bottom of this vape is magnetic. Watch. Well, hell, maybe is. Yes, I know it's magnetic. Why ain't it picking it up? Oh, it's on there. Anyways, that's burr. It's just a little piece of burr. So you definitely want to watch for that, because you don't want to be smacking your edge into a piece of hardened steel wire. There's a big piece right there. Yeah, so we're gonna the burr's in the process of breaking off. There's a piece right there. You gotta be watching for that. There's a piece. Oh, I'm just gonna make a couple alternating edge leading passes with lighter and lighter pressure. And we should be good to go. This should be a perfect edge, perfect S30V edge. Gonna be nice and aggressive, lots of bite, very keen. Exactly what you want from S30V. Let's see. Will slice, not great. There's still some burr, but yeah. There's a couple little pieces of burr on there. I feel it. Excuse me. This flame's kicking my ass. All right, we're just gonna go 3 micron, couple passes, exactly at sharpening angle. We should be good to go now. I'm just going to lightly support it. Should easily slice. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, looking good. That is a very, very nice S30V edge right there. It's very keen. Very keen. But going to have very high bite. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're not sliding your finger on that edge. It instantly bites. Very, very, very nice. Here's where we're at. That's what that 1K scratch pattern looks like. I told you there's back here. There's some low, it's a low spot. I'll clean that up over the next few sharpenings. That's why you're seeing that scratch pattern variation. That's just low spots. There's this side of the edge. It's perfect. Perfectly done tip. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Absolutely razor sharp. Easily just pops hair. Yeah, easily just pops hair. And again, you have tons of bite, which is with S30V, that's what you want. You don't ever want to take this steel to a polish. It needs, S30V needs that bite to perform well. It needs that tooth. Beautiful. Yeah, very nice. But it's imperative that you have that bite when it comes to this steel. S30V really needs it. If you polish this steel, it's going to perform not very good for you. With S30V, I like very high bite, and I don't care about a ton of keen. Like, I don't care how keen the edge is. Of course, I want it to be sticky. I want some keenness, but I care much more about bite than I do anything else when it comes to this steel. Because I know if I've got a lot of bite, that edge is going to perform very good. If I have low bite and a very high level of keenness, it's not going to perform that good. S30V is all about the bite. Simple as that. But there you go. There's the impressive Cheefarcuut vitrified diamond stones. Again, these will be hitting Amazon soon. Get you some. They are unbelievably good stones, and you really don't want to miss out on them. The value these things bring to the table is crazy good. All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all later.